Hello everyone and welcome back to cookwithwill.com. I love to prepare food on the grill, and today I would like to show you a very simple recipe that all of your friends will love. Let's make my favorite marinated pork tenderloin steaks with a rich mushroom sauce and potatoes as a side. These steaks are super tender, full of flavor and so easy to make. I would say it's the perfect recipe for barbecue beginners who want to step up their game a little bit.
Hey! Let's go!
I love to keep things simple, so I'm using the most basic charcoal fired grill today. This will give the meat a nice smoky flavor that's so typical for classic barbecue. While the grill is firing up, let's prepare our ingredients. I'm cooking for 5 people today, so I picked up 2 nice tenderloins, about 500 grams, which is 1 pound each. There is always some silver skin left on the meat, so let's remove all of it. Once cleaned, cut the meat into 6 larger pieces. These should be of similar size, so they all cook more or less at the same time. The next step is to prepare the marinade. Start with olive oil, 4 or 5 tablespoons of extra virgin. Add 4 or 5 tablespoons of soy sauce, now 3 teaspoons of garlic powder, 2 or 3 teaspoons of red paprika, and 2 tablespoons of yellow mustard. Do not forget a generous amount of salt, and of course black pepper goes in too. Whisk everything properly to make sure the salt dissolves and all the spices combine properly. Now dip your finger into the marinade and taste it. Some people don't do this, but it's the only way to tell if there's enough salt in your marinade. The marinade has to be a little bit over salted, since we're working with rather big chunks of meat. Once you're satisfied with the taste, drop the tenderloin chunks into the marinade and properly coat them from all sides. Cover the bowl and put it in a cold place. And don't forget to wash your hands afterwards. The grill is all fired up by now, so we can start with the potatoes. To save myself some time, I pre-cooked roughly 1 kilo, which is 2 pounds, of potatoes in salted water for about 25 minutes. I grow some herbs in my garden, so it would be a sin not to use them. Some rosemary and thyme will give the potatoes a nice fragrant touch. If you don't have fresh ones, dried herbs will work just as fine. Flip the potatoes from time to time. We want them lightly charred from all sides. Since they are already cooked from the inside, it will only take a few minutes per side. Once you're happy with the potatoes, move them to the side of the grill, so they are not sitting on the direct heat anymore. This way, they will stay hot but won't burn while we prepare the steaks. Place the steaks on the rack now and watch the magic happen. Tenderloin cooks pretty quickly, so make sure you do not dry the tasty chunks of meat out. Based on how hot your charcoal is, it should only take 3 or 4 minutes per side. Looks like the nice smell attracted the nosy cat of my neighbor, but sorry my friend, this is nothing for you. Keep flipping the steaks and make sure you grill them from all sides. And I mean all sides, even the tips or ends. And you can also move the potatoes around from time to time. It's hard to say how long to grill the meat for, since we all have our own preferences when it comes to the meat doneness. I always try to go for a slightly pinkish color in the middle. The only rule here is do not dry the meat out. If you're unsure, just grab one of the steaks and cut it through the center. Now a trick I'm using often. Place the grilled steaks into a small pot and add a few tablespoons of butter on top of it. Let the butter melt, then toss the pot properly so the butter covers the meat. And now let it rest for a few minutes. Potatoes are ready too, so let's do the same trick with those. Few tablespoons of butter again. And now I'm also adding the herbs I collected from my garden. You can also add a bit of salt or pepper. Give the bowl a toss or use a spoon or spatula to mix them up and coat them in the butter and herbs. We're pretty much done, so it's time to serve. The moment of truth is here. Let's check the meat to see if it has the color I want it. Nice! I see some pink in the middle, so all is good. Place the slices on a plate. Add 4 or 5 potatoes and pour a lot of my delicious mushroom sauce over the meat. I have already made a video recipe for the mushroom sauce in the past. The link is posted right below this video. So what do you think? I'd say it looks great and the taste is amazing too. Try this recipe the next time you feel like making something on the grill. I'm sure you will love it. Thanks for watching and please follow my blog or YouTube channel for more simple recipes. See you next time!